What's good, my fellow anime nerds and otakus? Welcome back to another video, and this one is focusing on one character, Rock Lee. Man, Rock Lee is good. We're gonna be looking at his fights, part by part, and there's gonna be two fights: Rock Lee versus Kimimaro and Rock Lee versus Gaara, because those two are my favorite fights that Rock Lee does. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, follow if you're on TikTok, share, and save, to your favorites if you're on TikTok, like I said, and download it so even when you have no internet, you can watch. But yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so we start. So it starts with Rock Lee trying to see that he's not gonna get picked with Gaara. Well, picked. And guess what? He gets picked with Gaara. Bruh, look at Gaara, man. You could sense there's no fear in that man's eyes. Bruh, and then look at Rock Lee. He'd be like, hey guys, I'm gonna do this. Let's get ready to fight. He starts training before the match. Could never be me, bruh. So Rock Lee jumps down, puts up his hand to signal let's fight. And, well, the fight begins. So Rock Lee decides to charge in with a kick to the head, but gets blocked by Sand. Bruh, you can tell that kick, bruh, that was only the beginning. He comes back in, he runs again, a barrage of attacks, and none of them work. Bruh, imagine being Rock Lee in this situation. Me personally, I don't know, I just give up or something. I just pull out my 8 gates, because he can block everything. But yeah. And Naruto is flabbergasted. He's like, what's happening? Bruh, this is an unfair match, but Rock Lee still manages. Eventually he gets hit in the wall, he dodges, gets back in, and you can see the determination in that man's eyes. He comes back, dodges a few attacks and then trips, but right when it's about to be over, and that's where things started to get serious. Then we see my guy give Rock Lee the permission to do something. Now I'm confused, permission to do what? Until we see them weight on his ankles, bruh. And as soon as he takes it off, it's a truly mesmerizing scene. Just look. As you can see, Gaara's not fazed by this, but look at Naruto, bruh. Look at Naruto, and then look at Kakashi. He doesn't look fazed, but I know he's surprised. But I just wanted to say that. That's why I love the scene so much. Anyway, Dengai Sensei orders Rock Lee to attack, and now it just got crazy. He hit with a punch, then with a kick from behind, and now Gaara's getting fazed because he can't even see him. And basically, his Sand can't see him either. Is he moving that fast that inanimate objects or forces of nature can't see him coming? And then he lands a kick. I have never, ever seen such good combat. And he lands another punch. But this cannot get better than it already is. Or that's what I thought, at least. So, yeah, I think it kind of gets worse from here, because we see Gaara standing up, sand dripping out of his sand coffin or whatever he calls it, and something breaking off him. This whole time he had a shield of armor. Bro, if I was Rock Lee, I would be pressed. Then we see Gaara put back on the armor. If I was Rock Lee and I saw that, I would have called the match up, or I just go all out. Like I wouldn't hold back. But anyways, we see Rock Lee unravel his I don't know what they're called, and he starts running 100 miles per hour circles around this man Gaara, and Gaara is just talking like, what you trying to do? He kicked him in the air, started using primary lotus over and over again, and then he took a chance to pray or whatever. Then he continued kicking, raveled him in his cloth, bring him down like a Beyblade, and it hits the ground. Woo! Primary Lotus is one of the best moves Lee can do. And he is out of breath. Gaara be looking like a pot that has just got crushed, annihilated. A clay pot that got just tipped over. The amount of cracks on him. And then, yeah, I can't even speak anymore. The amount of cracks on him. It just doesn't turn out how it's supposed to be. It turned out to be actually a sand clone. While Rock Lee is catching his breath, Gaara appears behind him and look at the bloodlust in that man's eyes, bruh. Gaara then summons a sand attack, I guess, and Lee is way too weak to run. All you can do is dodge. Then Gaara sends a sand wave, a freaking sand wave. Look at how he's licking his lips, Orochimaru wannabe. But Rock Lee's still fighting. He is my boy. He dodges, and he dodges. He can't dodge forever. Gaara decides to have some fun with it. But he's out for blood. He sends another sand attack that Rock Lee cannot dodge again because he's not fast enough. He even got him in this kitty cat defense pose, whatever that's supposed to mean. Then he starts a barrage of sand attacks. But Rock Lee starts smiling. Then let me show you why he's my favorite character. He dodges again. And, you know, my guy knows what he's gonna do. Kakashi is flabbergasted. He's like, there's no way he knows this. But then he decides to pull the trump card out. The 8 gates. Rock Lee jumps in for an attack. The entire stage got messed up by that one move. Bruh. Rock Lee then goes for another Primary Lotus, kicking Gaara in the air, looking like he's ascending to heaven. Look at Gaara's face, bruh. That's the face of a man that knows he's done. The sand tries to follow him, but Rock Lee comes and fakes him. And again, over and over again. Bruh, I swear, Gaara's getting treated like a ping pong ball, bruh. Then Rock Lee musters up his fist, and you could see the blood dripping from his nose, and he decides to do the worst move ever. He acts like he's about to punch, and then he's over here looking like, ain't no way. And I'm saying I'm the strongest. And then he fakes it and punches him in the gut, bruh. He's like, no, I'm not finished. Takes him by the robe, lifts him back up, and punches him again. Oh my god, I'm hyped for no reason now, bruh. But this is when everything started to go downhill. When the rubble clears, we see Rock Lee barely being able to move. And then we see Gaara also being barely able to move, but still knowing how to use jutsu. And that's what Gaara does. Rock Lee tries his best. He really does, but he can barely move. And Gaara is closing in on him. He is trying until his leg gets caught and his arm gets caught. Sand coffin. And it was practically over. Until Guy Sensei comes to save the day. Gaara was flabbergasted because he was like, I wanted to kill him. Nah! But my guy was like, not on my watch, not my student. Anyway, yeah. That's it. See you guys on my anime nerds and otakus. Wait. Huh?
You forgot the second fight.
What fight do you mean? Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss any fight.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure that you missed Rock Lee versus Kimimaro. You're supposed to talk about that fight as well, you know.
Crazy, dog.
Oh my god. You know what? Fine. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys the second fight. Another 2 days of no sleeping. Anyway, to Rock Lee and Kimimaro. So it starts with Kimimaro about to finish Naruto, but the handsome leaf devil himself, Rock Lee, came to do the job, bruh. That's why he's my GOAT. And then he takes up this cool fighting stance that I even do myself. Kimimaro's not phased though, but Rock Lee is not playing around, bruh. The first kick he's already hit him, but Naruto couldn't do nothing. That is sad, my guy. Honestly, it is. Rock Lee runs in, sends a barrage of kicks, roundhouse kick, whatever kick, axe kick. Kimimaro jumps up and Rock Lee hits him with the amazing uppercut. Ooh. Lee comes back in, gives him a severe leaf hurricane, but he is on his ass. He is not giving him the chance to breathe. So he comes back up, tries to kick him again. They reach down, and right when Kimimaro is about to attack him, Lee pulls out the worst excuse: medicine. Then we cut to a scene where my guy is explaining to Tsunade like Lee's gonna go through a temper tantrum. Oh, when he takes the medicine, he goes into a drunken frenzy, like he's gonna explode or something. Like that one guy from Jumanji who ate cake and then exploded. I don't know, you guys. My humor is bad. But then Rock Lee gets drunk, and that's when the fun really begins. Rock Lee started acting different though, cause after he got drunk, he started making all these weird poses, and then he collapsed on the floor, bruh. Seriously, he went to sleep. How are you so drunk to the point where you fall asleep? So Kimimaro goes up to inspect, and when he inspects, he jumps up. you didn't see that coming, and decides to kick him back. Woo! Talk about being drunk, but wise, I guess. Then this guy started talking like how much he loves Guy Sensei, how much he respects Guy Sensei. Bruh, you know you're really drunk as a man when it hits your heart. Be talking to your friends while you're drunk like, oh, I would die for you guys when you guys met like 2 days ago. Imagine. Rock Lee goes back to sleep. Kimimaro was careful this time. Rock Lee comes back up. Kimimara's like, I knew that was gonna happen. You can see the way he stepped back. Now Rock Lee's vision starts to get blurry, and he's actually about to fall asleep. Now Kimimaro doesn't trust him yet, so he's walking up to him cautiously, and he decides to kill him from a distance. But the best part comes up when he tries to kill him. That was the most goofiest Naruto fight scene that I've seen in the entire original series. There's no way a person with a Gekkei Kenkai loses to a person that, like, I can't even explain it. He's sleeping and he can't even use Genjutsu or Ninjutsu. Bruh, that's like losing your health when you have a med kit. Oh my god. Anyway, Rock Lee catches it with his foot and starts putting the hands on this man, bruh. Look at how he punches and kicks him away. 2 punches, 2 kicks. That combo has never been used, I'm telling you. He comes back in and then trips on himself. He gets back up, hits this weird pose, and why are we getting this angle, my guy? What's happening? This drunk thing is making him move different though. He's doing a handstand while kicking. Oh no. And then he does an amazing whatever, like Matrix type of dodge again. He kicks him, punches him back one more time. I am telling you, Drunk Lee has this is the most useful dojutsu I've seen in my life, man. No weaknesses, no L's. Stop playing with me, man. This is where things start to go downhill. Again. For Rock Lee, of course. Rock Lee thinks he's the stuff until Kimimaro's like, I can't do this anymore. I have to pull out my Gekkei Genkai. He literally says I have no choice. Rock Lee's confused. until we see them bones pop out of his wrist. That's when I knew it was done, man. Rock Lee comes in, tries to hit him a few times, but the KK Genkai cut him through the abdomen and then cut him on his cheek. And that's when it really got bad, because the sake started to wear off.
Sorry guys, Anime Nerd asked me to fill in because he was too busy crying over what his favorite character has done and because he hasn't slept for 2 days. Anyway, let's get back to the story. So Rock Lee wakes up and he's surprised. He's like, what's this wound in my head hurts? He's basically sober. And then Kimimaro pulls out another bone. Rock Lee decides to go in for a punch but gets blocked by the wrist bone and has to be sent backwards. And now he's just flabbergasted. Rock Lee gets treated like a porcupine man. And then he gets sent back flying, bleeding everywhere. And now he's like, all I have to do is stall this person. Let me use my primary lotus. And that's what he does. But he ends up trying to kick and the bones catch him. And that's when it's about to be over. Until Gaara came to save the day.
I'm just sniffling. That was a lot to cry. Thank you, nerd. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. We've covered the Kimimaro fight. If you want me to cover Gaara versus Kimimaro, I will. But like, I guess I don't have. But yeah, there'll be some fights I'll be covering outside of Naruto also, so it's just not a Naruto channel, it's an everywhere channel. I just start off with Naruto. But yeah, just type any fight you want in the comments, whether you're on TikTok or YouTube. And yeah guys, that was Rock Lee versus Gaara and Rock Lee versus Kimimaro. I hope you enjoyed the video / TikTok. Do not forget to subscribe, hit that bell and notifications, and put it to your favorites if you're on TikTok, like I always say. Anyway, let's see what my next video will be. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Watch the fight for yourself. Trust me, it's an amazing experience, and Naruto is a great anime that you should watch. Yeah, bye.